Thanks for joining me, guys, for another video beer review revisit time with a beer that I did not like at all back in 2019. Reviewed it April-May time last year, and it was one of the worst beers that I reviewed. London Beer Factory and their rebrewed Dance Juice. Still 7.5% ABV, but as you can see, they've jazzed up the artwork a little bit. Bit of information now on the back. Yeah, 7.5% ABV. It was boozy as hell. It was clear. Didn't represent a New England IPA at all. But let's see what we get with the rebrew. 360 on the top of it. I think it might have been £2.50, £3 a can. Full to the brim. Let's go for it. Okay, a few bits and bobs floating about in there. May have had that on the original review. I can't quite remember, but I know it didn't look like that. We're getting there slowly. It's not full on New England, but there's nothing getting through it. It's a nice orange colour. Bit of carbonation moving around on a spacious finger of white. Aroma. Yeah, fruity. Tangerine. Sorry, the neighbour's just about to take his dog out, and I think my dogs are reacting to it. Anyway, what was I saying? Yeah, there's a nice bit of tangerine coming up. Melon, pineapple maybe. Cheers. You've got to bear in mind, I reviewed this beer at the beginning of last year. So I'm trying to get the cogs working. How did I react on the opening of the first edition of this beer? I think it was a lot worse. It's a step up, I think. I think it's a step up. By no means is it one of the best New England IPAs that I've had. By a long shot, no way. But I think it's better than the original. There's a nice sweetness in there. I get a nice almost marmalade-y orange to it. The 7.5% ABV is hidden for me. It's juicy, it's fruity. So let's have a look on the back of this. So we've got hops in this: Citra, Simcoe, Equinox and Azaka. I think that was the same in the first batch. Dance Juice, inspired by the story that took place 500 years ago when Frau Toffia took to the streets one hot July day and just started dancing. A hazy New England IPA brewed with Azaka, Simcoe, Equinox and Citra hops for a full tropical and juicy East Coast IPA. It's all right. I think there's better offerings out in the supermarket regarding the IPA style. I mean, the Brewdog Cloudwater one straight away pops into the mind, and it probably will with most of you guys out there. I was just curious. I know my good friend Craig over at Kent Beer Reviews, he got sent some beers from these guys, and this was in there. And he thought it was all right. And that it is. It's a definite step up from the first batch of this stuff, because that was, I'd probably put it in my top 5 worst beers of 2019. To be honest, it was that bad. This, yeah, it gets over the line with being acceptable for me. Would I buy it again? I'll sit on the fence on that one, I think. So there we go. London Beer Factory, Dance Juice, New England IPA, rebrew. There you go. See you on my next one. Cheers.